morning, Nesties. It's Netta from Florida Zone 10A. How are my Nesties? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Well, I planted some tomatoes down here the other day. I started some seeds on 7/8, and I have lots of germination. So I don't know if I want to up pot them or let them stay in here a little bit longer. I do know I want to push them a little bit more deeper into the soil and go from there. I did put a couple of brassicas all around. I'm going to start filling up all these cups with vegetation to get things growing. This is a shaded area. Over here, I do have some peppers over here in this one, but it's like they're stunted or something. They're not doing nothing. So right here in the Roma bucket, I have 2 that's growing and 1 that has been decapitated. And the vine part over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's like 6 came through and 1 died. And must be the slicer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the dwarf 3, 4, 5. About 8, and the dwarf pocket seems to be the ones that's doing much better. Now, I put soil in here. I refurbished a little bit of soil in here, but I have not treated this soil. So I'm not surprised something's been decapitated. I am going to use 7 in these containers. I'm just waiting for it to be delivered. So every time I go to the store, I seem to forget it. So I'm going to go ahead and get these pushed a little bit deeper into the soil. I don't know if I want to push them deeper or top them off or something. We'll see. Just wanted to let you know that there has been germination and the tomatoes are taking off. The onions, I fertilized those yesterday and I plant more, and I still have seeds left. From being out here in these YouTube streets, I hear that seeds are only good. Most onion seeds are only viable for 12 months. So I have a lot of seeds that I bought from Johnny Seeds, and I bought them in bulk intentionally so that I will have lots of seeds to germinate. So with that, I am going to start some more. So you guys just hold tight, and I'll come, and I'm either going to put you in that fast track or out back. Okay, Nesties, y'all know I cannot stay on task. So I left off that I was over here fixing up my tomatoes that were over here in the green stock. Not all of them germinated. I planted a lot of tomato seeds in that green stock just to use it as an incubator. So it was successful. I'm going to say less than 50% germinated, but I did get them planted a little bit deeper and savaged the ones that I could savage. So in the meantime, I was like, okay, I got to get some more tomatoes planted because I want all different kind of tomatoes. I want a lot of tomatoes. I want a variety of tomatoes. So, you know, I got tomatoes. I've did several tomato seed hauls. I keep a lot of tomatoes. I have dwarf tomatoes. I have tiny tomatoes. I have intermediate tomatoes. I have heirloom tomatoes. I have a mess of them, but I try not to buy any more because what I'm trying to do is trying to save what I think that's tasty. So I did find that I have several purple tomatoes saved, and I got those planted. Let me see. So here I have this in here. I saved these this year. That was a purple one. I even put down a description that it was purple with a purple hue, had a smoky flavor, tangy. I put all of it. So I just dropped that one. And then I had found I told y'all about this one from Victory Seeds, that Gumdrop Black, and that's a black tomato. So I put a variety of purple tomatoes, I wanted purple tomatoes, I wanted giant tomatoes, and I wanted like a tangy tomato. So this is what I did. I did a purple tomato from 2026. I must have had something this year that was good, and I planted that. This Maralinga is a new one that I planted. It's hot. Turn my fan around. Hit me right in the face. I also found another purple 2025. I found a Cherokee purple. I found some Paul Robesons. I found a black Krim, a black Seaman, and I also found another purple 2025, and I put all that in here to germinate. This little egg crate holds 24 slots, and I put 2 seeds per slot. That's 48 seeds that I planted, but I planted 24 different varieties of tomatoes. I also planted that Creole and that Eulora. So the Maralinga is supposed to be purple. Creole, I believe, is red, and the Eulora is red. And I found a Gumdrop, which is a purple one also, that I dropped that. So I think that's it with the big ones. Oh, and then I found another Mystery 2025. If I save the seed, I obviously enjoyed the tomato, but it's more than likely it's an orange tomato or a yellow tomato. I also planted some Whoppers. Now everything else on here are up to 1 pound or 1 to 2 pounds, and one even said 1 to 5. I think that giant Belgian, they said, gets big. Look at my nasty finger, y'all. So anyhow, I did the Brandywine red and yellow Amana. Those are no stranger to the nest. The Mysteries, they were here, so they're going to be second generation. I put the pineapple in here. I don't remember tasting the pineapple tomato at all. Where is that? I think I got a description about it. I think I may have seen it, and I got a funny feeling that I do remember, and I wasn't a fan of it. So I don't know. So it's an yes, you guys, I can read, and I do have a degree. Jesus, intermediate. It's one of M.I. Gardner's favorites. The variety, this says up to 2 pounds each. The color is breathtaking with red and yellow marble pattern that reaches all throughout the tomato. It's sweet and sour. Tastes like a tomato, but has pineapple and citrus tones as well. Late season tomato with high yields. Says up to 2 pounds. Takes 75 days to maturity. I'm gonna say December should be the last time we're growing stuff, so I have several days, get away fly, to get tomatoes going. So I don't remember eating this one, so maybe it never came up. I don't have many seeds left over. I don't think there's no more seeds. I probably had 1 seed in there. There was 1 seed left in there, so hopefully I get some seeds. I am going to mix, so all these tomatoes right here, if they're good, I want to make sure that I know what they are so I can reestablish them back in the garden. Any type of German tomato I've grown, they're fabulous. They're huge, they're meaty, they're just good. So I put the pink German, because that was a big one. Did I do another German? No, I did the pink German and the old German. So this German Johnson is big, but I don't think I had enough space for German Johnson. It gets it's up to 60 ounces. Mountain Princess. Now I got these all mixed up already. There we go. The pink German. I vaguely remember this one. I remember that one, because them some big tomatoes. Known for its giant fruits, weighing about 2 pounds. These medium acid, I like an acid tomato. They're not good for you, but I love an acid tomato. acidic tomato. This giant Belgian tomato, I don't know how it's supposed to be a giant tomato. The seeds are teeny tiny, but the fruit is absolutely beautiful. Now, did I get one look like this? I don't remember. I probably did because I had a lot of them that had a funny shoulders and a funny belly. And I did the old German. I remember a tomato kind of looking like this. I kind of like that bowling ball look, that orange and red hue. That's pretty. And I did this one again. I know I like this one. It's beautiful, but it says that it gets up to a pound. I don't remember mine getting that big. Tangy taste with hints of citrus. That's going to be good. And then all my mysteries that I have. So anyhow, this is my tomato lineup for 2026 to go into 2027. Wow. Just say that out loud, Nesties. These tomatoes, Lord willing, will take us into 2027. This time's rolling. So, my only plan for my tomatoes are, if I get my pasties over there growing, I'll get those in the freezer for future. I just like using it for fresh sauce. Okra, corn, and tomatoes. Adding tomatoes to add bulk and make things flavorful and rich. I really haven't got into canning. I don't really garden on that scale. I don't think so. But my first year I did because I had so many tomatoes. But this year I don't think. I think I'm just gardening just to eat, to have it. So we'll see. So these are all planted. They're all ready. Like I said, this is a 24 eggshell pack. 2 seeds per pack. Total of 48 seeds, but 24 variety of plants. And we'll see how it jumps off. And that is hopefully the ending of me seeding tomatoes, because all the rest of the things that I have seeded, like right here. Okay, you guys even see it? There we go. All peppers. And this is another egg thing. And I think this is 36. I think this is 36 in every one of these slots. Except 1, 2, 3, 4 has a pepper in it, because I've already picked the pepper and moved it into the house into another cup. So I have 36 here. Potentially more than that, plus about 18 in the house. And I'm cutting down my pepper varieties also. I'm looking for a thick shell, and I only want bell peppers. I don't need all the rest of the peppers that I have. I found myself that now when I do my peppers, I've had purple, lilac, orange, red, green, and yellow. I just cut them up and I put them in the freezer so that my daughter and I can have easy access to them. I have some in the sink right now that I need to cut up, and I'm throwing them in the freezer. And I put bell peppers in just about everything. So my goal is to have a garden full of bell peppers, because I want to be able to at least keep bell peppers going, so that I will always have peppers to go to. And I have some peppers in my dehydrator, because I want to make some more sauce, and I have habanero sauce in the refrigerator. I'll never need another habanero no time soon, because I have so much habanero paste in the refrigerator, unless it goes bad. So that'll be it. I'm trying to sit this thing up. There's that noise. So that is that. We should be ready. I have squash out there going. I uprooted my okra. I told you guys about that. I replanted my okra. I have germination in my jugs in the house, because I put all my cabbage in gallon jugs, and I put them in the house. But the cabbage, cabbage, kohlrabi, kale, broccoli, cauliflower. Did I do leeks? Scattered tomatoes. Not tomatoes, but onions. So yeah, there is germination in the house in those things. So that's exciting. So, and I have my spot over here. Getting that. Can y'all see that over there? I don't know. That's where I'm going to have some stuff. I did just pull some tomatoes over here. I looked at, on the surface, there was nematodes. So I dropped some mustards and I dropped some marigolds. Because nematodes is not running me out of my garden. Not, no more. Not more. Because I tell you what, for everything I pulled up that has a nematode, I'm dropping a seed. Yep, and I'll plant it somewhere else. How about that? All right, guys. Thank you for coming into my home. Thank you for allowing me into your home, and I'll see you next time, Misties. Bye-bye. I'm going to go ahead and finish planting the rest of these onions because, like they say, onions don't last long, and I still have quite a few left. So I have this container right here. It'll give it just enough for the roots to get long, and I'm going to take this in the house also. I'll bring it out once it germinates. So let me get this soil. This soil is dry. Let me go grab my onions. And I think it's candy. I think they entered. I don't know what I'm doing with those, but I think those are intermediate. I don't think I'm supposed to have those here in Florida. I don't know how I end up ordering them. But I'm going to go ahead and get the rest of my squirrels probably jumping from tree to tree. The birds are fighting. Get these onions going. Hold tight. Alrighty, so here's my container. I found this soil right here. I've never seen it before. Jaws, just add water. And it's nice and fluffy, especially for seed starting. It was $10. I just put the other bag over there in my raised bed. Oh, anyhow, that's what I'm using as a medium. And I got all of my seeds from Johnny Seeds this year. If I need to get starts, more than likely I'll get it from Haas. But I'm trying to start my own seeds. I may order some Plethora and Chianti if Haas has them. I think it's Plethora. And I may order those to see. But in the meantime, most of my seeds are hybrid yellow onion. And I ordered, I don't know, 6 pounds of them. I don't think I did 6 pounds. This says seeds per pound, 150 seeds. Anyhow, I had about 6 of these packets. Plus, I've been holding on to, these yellow hybrid too. Oh, okay. I thought it was something else. I don't know if this is the onion, the yellow hybrid, and Candy FI. Like this right here says yellow onion hybrid, Madeline FI or F1. Maybe that's the person that packaged it. I don't know. From the boys with the water.
Move. Barrels in your barrels.
Everything full. Everything full. So here's this container full of onions, and this will be a succession plant because I have a mess of them growing up there. And it's amazing how many I've seeded and planted, and it doesn't even look like them. So I took my time and put these in here, and then next month, which will be August, I'll do me another succession plant of so I have the beginning of July, middle of July, and I have the end of July that I've all started onion. And then hopefully I'll be able to just be able to pull these up and disperse these throughout my garden. So that's 2 things that I've done today. I got my tomatoes ready, I have my peppers ready, I have my onions ready. I'm all mangoed out. Look at all the seeds I got from the yellow watermelon. And with that, guys, I'm going to say good night.